Hey, it's Marcus here with Street Text. Thank you so much for requesting a 7-day challenge with us. I look forward to teaching you how to leverage Facebook and Instagram on how to grow and build an incredible influence, but most importantly, a predictable source of new relationships. Because at the end of the day, it's one thing to build your brand. It's another thing to establish like and trust. We combine the three together. We have a model where you can grow your business indefinitely and do it with an evergreen source of lead flow. Now, let's begin on Facebook because we are going to leverage your brand. We, over the course of the next 7 days, are going to show you how to take your brand and put it in front of 3,000 to 5,000 new people. Now, it's one thing for them to see the ad, but what causes them to click through? What causes them to take action? And then how do you develop a conversation? How do you develop an interaction with that lead so that the conversation becomes all about what they are looking to accomplish? Are they looking to sell their home? Are they just curious? Are they looking to refinance? But more importantly, how do you leave a lasting impression on them? And so the model itself over the next 7 days is a combination. It's a combination of leveraging Facebook, tapping into the algorithm, okay, and we spent millions of dollars to figure that out. We have an ad specialist that's going to design the perfect campaign with you, but then you're going to get to work with me, you're going to get to work with Steve, and you're going to work with members of our team and agents who have converted dozens of these leads at this point. I myself, I leverage the like and trust model with all my clients. I have shown people how to leverage video. I've shown people how to dialogue and start conversations with their leads and consistently build a database of people who are ready to work with them and refer clients to them over the course of the next few years. So let's begin. Let's start on Facebook itself. So as we're scrolling down our newsfeed, it's important to realize that majority of the time, you guys, this is happening on the smartphone. And now, when you see an ad of this sort, of course, this is built for sellers. We are targeting an audience of homeowners who are looking to potentially sell their home. They might be just curious. Again, they might be refinancing. They may be looking to sell in the near future. But the key is a call to action that resonates with them. It's working at the subconscious level. Now, I know many of you have seen this. Let's put out the whole elephant in the room and say, I've seen home evaluations ad. Yes, we all have. But why are they being used all the time? Because they work. And the key is it's not Street Text that's running this ad. It's your brand, guys. It's your Facebook business page. They are going to see Sherry from Remax. They're going to see John, right, from Keller Williams. Your ad, your Facebook business page, your brand. So let's start with something that's familiar to them, that's common. You know, in this case, it's a very nice to see an image that doesn't scream of marketing and advertising. The key here is what draws them in is the call to action. Everybody wants to know what their home is worth. Everybody wants to know what they could sell it for. It starts there. Now, once we capture their information, which is an art in itself, and I'm going to show you here shortly, then how do you develop a relationship? How do you engage them? So at every single point of this, we can measure progress. We can measure progress from the performance side, which is what your ad specialist is for. We can measure progress on the lead capture side, which is Street Text is really going to come in and show you how to develop lead extraction systems. And then we can develop a system on the know, like, and trust, really on how to create human interaction, how to develop a model where every single time one of those leads come in, you get a chance to meet them, they get a chance to meet you. It's a perfect, I think, win-win-win heavenly model where we can truly measure every step of the way. So as we click on this ad, it all begins, remember, understanding that majority of the time this is happening with the thumbs. Yes, analyze my quote unquote property value, mix that in with a county ad. That could be a small town ad. That could be a city ad. Your ad specialist is going to design an ad that will tap into the algorithm. He's going to go over a few factors that he believes will be very important in designing the ad itself and the area as well as the target audience. Because at the end of the day, we want to drive that cost per click as low as possible to maximize that ad spend. And we'll talk a little bit more about what we believe is that sweet spot for you to spend on a daily basis. But as I click through Analyze My Property, please enter the property address you want to analyze. So let's begin here, guys. Could be anything, and I'm going to use my home address because I am from Los Gatos, California, okay? And this home, if I can find it, is what you'll see shortly here, it auto-populates a lot of times too, guys. Now, send me my property valuation. Where do they want it sent? So we want to highlight that it is essential to click on this email permission. Yes, I want to receive my property valuation by email. If they stop here, you still capture their address, and we'll give you some tips along the way on how to extract more than the address if they do stop. But a majority of these leads will provide their email and then information about their home, what kind of condition, age updates, amenities, sell date. Is it just curious? Are they looking to refinance? And next. At this point, the property has been found. You can see it here. Look at this down here. This is your branding. Again, important piece of this. We can pull and extract testimonials from your Facebook business page. All this stuff can be auto-populated, makes it easier from the lead's perspective. And then as they go to this place, the next thank you page is if they'd like to get an exact value, maybe they want to set an appointment time with you, they can do so as well. And there are some cool options in the future that we can customize with you in this option. But now the main takeaway here is while this is happening, you have an ISA, a text message component of this. Her name is Julie. We can change her name, we can change a script, but the main takeaway is that you are having the opportunity to send an automatic text message to the lead. So if I show you here, the text message itself is sent to that lead. They receive it. It says, "Hi, this is Julie. I work with Marcus Willard. I see you are interested in your home value. If there's anything specific about your home that may affect its value, please let me know," i.e. updates, start asking questions, right? Key is dialogue. Also, an automatic email that goes out. Important to know that we will show you how to leverage some technology so you can get face-to-face. Again, measuring all this is so important to be able to measure the cost per opportunity to get in front of that lead, build that know, like, and trust. How do you start the relationship? Well, hey, it's something that you need to know that 93% or more of communication comes down to body language and tonality, all of which you get with video integration. So let me teach you that model of the course in the next 7 days. And then you have a beautiful dashboard, guys, that you'll be able to see here. This is an example of what a contact looks like as they come into your dashboard. Here's the child at home I was referring to you here. So we pull that up with Google Satellite Maps, all the information about the lead. Down here, social media, cool to say it's a component that we love, that we're seeing a lot of people use. It's social extraction. So if we take their email, we can pull their Instagram, their Twitter, their Facebook, and more information. So you can do some social profiling before you reach out to that person. We got a messages tab. So you can track the conversation going back and forth between the lead and your text message, as well as send it as an email from within. We can design and customize. I don't want to spend too much time on the lead management system because that's what you'll be working on with me. But start here, guys. Start understanding that we have a dedicated team of professionals. We want to start with you on about a $9 a day ad spend over the course of the next 7 days. We're going to waive all our fees. This is going to strictly go into Facebook. So setting up your account is very easy. You're just to click on the Start Now button below. That'll help you set up the 7-day challenge. And we're just going to ask you to throw in your account details to set that up. So simply your name, email, phone number, and company name. And as soon as you get that information in, you'll click Next. That'll take you to pick a Facebook ad to start with. We really encourage you to start with the seller ad campaign. It is a great way to benchmark the area, and your ad specialist will design that with you. So let's start with getting listings and sellers and where you'd like us to target. Now, again, your ad specialist will go over this campaign with you, so you cannot go wrong here. Think of an area generally that is about 80,000 plus. And if that's not the case, just choose the area that you most want to be relevant in, where you want to build your community, where you want to build your niche. And so let me just use my area, for example. Now, I would not put in any postal codes because essentially Kelowna for me is an area of 100,000+. So I would just say NA, which means not applicable. I'd click Next. And then Facebook ad example. Don't worry about that again as well. Nothing will be launched. Nothing will go live until your ad specialist meets with you. You'll click Let's Get Started. And here is the billing profile. So all trials require a valid credit card to verify your account. It will not be charged. I will reiterate, it will not be charged today. So what we want to really emphasize is that we're just using this to verify it. And once it's verified, your ad specialist will reach out to you with the next steps. Essentially, this will allow you to get into your dashboard, to go through some Facebook ad permissions within the dashboard, and it'll allow you to book a time and schedule a time with your ad specialist. And you could do that through the dashboard, and he will also reach out to you to make sure that your ad goes out. It is designed with your target market. And of course, we'll go through what he is going to help you figure out what the best conversion practices are. That will actually be booking with me, doing a live Q&A session. We'll do a Zoom session where you'll be able to ask all the questions. We'll go over all the onboarding materials, the best practices, the conversion hacks, things I've seen over the last 5 years that if you do well and do consistently, will build your business indefinitely. So if you have any questions, let us know. Start here. Again, ad specialists reach out to you. You will be booking with me over the next week, several sessions where we have so much amazing material. We'll teach you our systems, we'll teach you our solutions, and we'll give you a roadmap to build your business indefinitely. Talk to you soon.